It has been 70 years since Japan began providing Official Development Assistance, ODA. The very embodiment of this history of aid is JICA's training program, the Knowledge Co-Creation Program. JICA is working to solve global issues through technical cooperation projects, dispatch of Japan overseas cooperation volunteers, and other initiatives. By having personnel involved in these projects participate in knowledge co-creation programs, we are increasing the effectiveness of each cooperation project. To date, some 390,000 people from more than 190 countries have participated in knowledge co-creation programs, which have fostered various connections throughout Japan and served as a bridge for mutual development between Japan and the world. The programs cover a wide range of fields and have produced various achievements. For example, in Africa, participants who learned about maternal and child health care have used what they learned in Japan after returning to their home countries, leading to a reduction in maternal and child mortality rates during pregnancy and childbirth. The programs support human resource development to address social issues in each country and contribute to JICA's mission of human security and its efforts to achieve the SDGs. Over time, the training programs have evolved and adapted. In the past, the core purpose of these programs was technology transfer from Japan. Now, participants and various partners in Japan are utilizing these programs to co-create new value and solve common issues in Japan and other countries. Moreover, the ideas and connections created through this process are utilized by local governments and companies to help with solving issues in Japan as well. The program's name has also been changed from Training Program to Knowledge Co-Creation Program, reflecting a stronger commitment to working together to solve problems. A course on promoting women's business and entrepreneurship in Africa began with the hosting of the Tokyo International Conference on African Development, TICAD, in Yokohama. When the programs began 10 years ago, the main purpose was to promote social networking between women entrepreneurs in Africa and Japan and strengthen their capacity. Since then, social and gender issues have changed, and the theme of how entrepreneurship, especially social entrepreneurship, can contribute to solving gender issues has been raised. Nowadays, women entrepreneurs and the people around them are expected to promote social entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial businesses that contribute to gender issues. At the JICA Tsukuba Center, farmers, companies, research institutes, government agencies, and local community residents gather to create new values and ideas. One of these initiatives is the Agricultural Co-Creation Seminar. In the seminar, Japanese companies do not simply introduce their products unilaterally, but also listen to the needs of participants and utilize that feedback in product development, while learning from each other in order to solve food issues not only in Africa, but also globally. This initiative has also led to the global expansion of Japanese companies. In the course started in 2022 to realize smart cities using state-of-the-art digital devices, JICA is collaborating with private companies and government ministries and agencies, as well as participants, to come up with measures that are tailored to each country's specific circumstances. Smart cities are a new topic, so there are differences in perception even among developing countries. At first, it was very difficult to find a common ground for everyone to discuss this. It is very interesting that by studying comprehensively what each municipality is working on, and by communicating closely with the participants about what needs to be done in a certain way, we can understand the interests of the other side, and we can also learn from them. I think we can grow as well. In the course on port facilities, participants learn how to maintain and manage facilities in the face of rising sea levels and natural disasters. It will be very important to make good use of various assets in order to make good use of existing facilities. Disaster prevention measures are also a new issue and are being brought to the forefront amid recent climate change. Japan may be leading the way in this area. I believe that our cooperation is contributing to this. Participants from Malaysia who attended the course on learning about food hygiene management produced a video after returning to their home country to share what they had learned in the training program. The Land Readjustment course, which began in 1998 at JICA's Obihiro Center for participants from Colombia, saw participants successfully localize the ideas they learned in Japan after returning to their home country. The program has since continued as a program for 14 Latin American countries, including Colombia. Additionally, a network among participants has been formed, and they continue to learn from each other even after the program has ended. In the course on perinatal care, after the participants completed their program, the training instructors visited Burundi, one of the participating countries, for follow-up activities. I was teaching an obstetric technique called vacuum extraction in Miyazaki. The number of cases increased tenfold from 20 to over 200, and as a result, the prognosis for newborns improved. We also included team-based training in obstetric hemorrhage in our program. As a result, we confirmed in data that showed a reduction in the number of obstetric hemorrhages and maternal deaths in the region. In the program on rice farming techniques, participants bring back the knowledge they gained in Japan to their home countries and spread it, aiming to contribute to food security and global stability. What I learned in this program was all eye-opening information for me. When I return to the Philippines, I would like to put into practice what I learned in the program. There are many things that participants need to think about after they return to their own countries. In some countries and regions, there are people who are afraid of change itself, so I would like the participants to learn here how to guide such people as extension officers. Many of JICA's programs also make use of online services. Several months after completing a program, participants gather online to present the progress of their action plans. And those who participated in the previous year's programs report on their activities after returning to their home countries. By effectively utilizing online services, participants can share what they have learned in their programs with one another. With 70 years of experience, JICA's knowledge co-creation programs have become an opportunity for Japan to create new values. I am hopeful that my experience in the program will make a difference with regard to agricultural development and rice-related work in our country's agricultural system. Now that I have learned about the proactive framework of promotion of sports, I would like to consider how I can implement this positive learning and practice in my community. I would like them to think about how to communicate with others in a way that is easy for them to understand, to put themselves in the other person's shoes, and to gain some kind of insight. It is important to think and walk together with people from developing countries. It is very important that people from various countries come together to participate in programs to generate various ideas. I think this is a contribution that can only be made by a peaceful country like Japan. As social issues related to the theme of gender change rapidly, we must keep up with these changes. Furthermore, the programs are about creating the future and developing human resources who will play a role in the future. So we must plan our programs with an eye to the issues that will arise in the coming years and decades, rather than the issues of the present. JICA will continue to work on knowledge co-creation programs that create the future of both Japan and the participating countries.